Sorry about that, everybody. Got a visit from a family. So, 3 things wrong with the survey being conducted. Only flights from Boston to Salt Lake, not very representative of all the flights this airline probably carries. Only over Thanksgiving weekend, not representative of a full year's worth of flights. And only 6 flights surveyed. Again, you can do good statistics on a small data set, but that's a very, very, very small data set. When you look at also the limitations in the randomness of the sample, it begins getting pretty poor. So part B is said, using complete sentences, list 3 ways you would improve the survey were it to be repeated. Well, I think you basically just have to undo these 3 things. So the first thing is, don't just do Boston to Salt Lake City. Make sure you get all of the possible terminals randomly and proportionately represented. For example, suppose Boston to Salt Lake represents 10% of this airline's flight traffic. Suppose Portland to Philly represents 2%. Make sure that whatever random sample you draw draws proportionally from all those percentages, whatever towns they service. So make sure that every single airport has the same chance, or every single flight, I should say, has the same chance of being chosen. Make it purely random. Over Thanksgiving, that's silly. Make sure that you randomly survey them throughout the year. Also, importantly with that, make sure you track not just how many babies are on each flight. Like, for example, you make up a ridiculous example. Suppose on Thanksgiving there are 3 babies per flight, and at Christmas there's 1 baby per flight, just to make up a ridiculous number. Don't go with the average of 2, because then you're overestimating and underestimating depending on which holiday you're talking about. Also cross-reference if there's a change in the number of babies on flights by year, by time of year, by location. Maybe the planes that are flying from one place to the other need to be stocked with different supplies. Keep track of that as well. And number 3, I think you'll take care of the 6 flights issue right off the bat, because if you're randomly selecting from all the towns they service, you're going to have more than 6 flights. So I think that is a nice way to answer question number 12.